So let's start. Okay, let's start. So guys, good evening everyone. Guys, today in this session we will see what should be our approach towards history for the prelims 2024. And what we are going to do is that we are going to analyze the paper 2023 history questions, and we are going to develop one strategy. We are going to develop one strategy through the analysis of the 2023 paper, and I'm going to give you the pinpointed solution, okay, which can help you in the history section. So guys, my name is Santosh Pandey. I have the unique distinction of cracking the UPSC prelims examination all 6 times, and I have scored very high marks in the UPSC prelims examination. You can see some of my scorecards, and for the past 2-3 years I have been guiding a lot of aspirants for the civil services examination. Particularly, I have been helping thousands of aspirants to crack the UPSC prelims examination. I have the unique distinction of guessing, okay, what question can come in the UPSC prelims examination. Every year I predict a lot of questions in the UPSC prelims examination. You can see some of my prediction through my YouTube channel and through my test series. So guys, today we will start with a broad discussion why history is challenging. First of all, why history is challenging, we have to understand this. Because if you do not understand the problem with history, you will not get the right solution. Because to find the solution, you have to understand the problem first. Okay, so let me take 5 minutes. Let me first take 5 minutes and explain to you what is the main problem with the history. The main problem with history is what? It has a very vast syllabus. The syllabus of history is very vast. Okay, very vast. Okay, we have to read ancient, we have to read medieval, then we have to read art and culture, then we have to read, okay, modern history, then we have to read post-independence. Sometimes question on post-independence is also coming. So you can see how many subjects are there inside one subject. Okay, how many papers are inside one subject? Okay, that is the very first problem, is that the syllabus is very vast, huge. How many of you in the comment box, let me see how many of you believe this? Yes, this is right. Yes or no? The syllabus is very vast. That is the very first challenge. Okay, it may be, okay, other challenges will come later. The first challenge is, if I today decide to read history, the first problem which I encounter is that huge syllabus. That is the first problem we encounter. Huge syllabus, vast syllabus. It's like an ocean, and you get drowned in it. Because it's like an ocean. So if you do not have a proper, okay, direction, then you will be lost in the ocean. How many of you believe you will be lost in the ocean? And how many of you generally get lost when you start reading history? Many of you might be getting lost when you read history. Okay. Second problem is, guys, multiple resources. What is multiple resources? New NCERT. Then someone will say, read old NCERT. Then someone will come and say, read Tamil Nadu textbook. Then someone will say, okay, read fine arts. Then someone will say, read Nitin Singhania. Then someone will say, no, don't read all this. Read this coaching content, coaching material. Read this current affairs compilation. Guys, am I correct or not? So multiple resources, yeah, someone is saying Bipan Chandra. Someone is saying spectrum. Someone is saying Palasi to partition. Someone is saying in the comment box, Palasi to partition. Guys, just you count. On one hand we have all the books of all the subjects, and on one hand we have history books. Are they same or not? Number of books, are they same or not, guys? Are you getting this point? On one hand, we have all the subjects. We have polity, we have economy, we have geography, we have all the subjects on one hand compared to history. Okay, the number of books are same. Someone is saying, okay, someone is saying Dahiya, Dalal, someone is saying so many books are there. Correct or not, guys? Multiple resources for history. And why this problem happens? I will explain you everything. Once you understand this, Never ever you will face problem in the UPSC prelims, guys. I'm going to tell you my own experience of cracking the prelims examination and doing fairly well in the history section. That so much confusion, no confusion, so many books, so many books. You just compare all the books, okay, polity, economy, geography, environment, and you compare history books. Okay, they will be okay, they will be same. Am I correct or not? Guys, am I correct or not? Okay. Third is, guys, difficulty level of the questions is also high compared to other subjects. The difficulty level of the question is also very high. Is this clear or not? Is this clear or not? Okay. Next is unpredictable topics. No one can predict history except Santosh Pandey, except Santosh sir. Very few person in the country, very few teacher in the country, very few mentor in the country can predict history. Okay, history. So no one can predict history. Let me tell you. And I am also doing this. I am able to do this. Last year I predicted 4 questions in history because of God grace only. Okay, because of God grace only. I don't have any supernatural powers. Okay, because of God grace I was able to predict. Okay, but generally it is a unpredictable. Generally it is the unpredictable. Okay, unpredictable. You prelims history is unpredictable. No one can say that this is the question going to come. No one can say. Let me tell you. Okay, except me. Okay, sorry, except me. Okay, you exclude me. Okay, next, low current affairs linkages. In history, the problem is that there is no current affairs linkage. Okay, so in polity, in economy, in science and tech, in environment, you will have some current affairs linkages, but in history, it is static subject. In history, it is static subject. Okay, so you have to read static book. Today only student one student called me from Maharashtra. Okay, from Maharashtra, he called me and he said, Sir, can I only read the current affairs compilation of history, which is the Optima notes? Shall I leave the static books? What do you think? Is it correct or is it wrong? The strategy is correct or wrong? He's saying from one student from Maharashtra. A lot of students from Maharashtra also are now following me. I'm very happy. Guys, I was in Mumbai once. I love Mumbai. Okay. So what happened was one student called me and he said, I will only read Optima notes. I will not read static books. I said, please don't make that mistake. Please don't make that mistake. I tell, please don't make that mistake because history is mainly static. History is mainly static. If you are only reading current affairs, you are making a big mistake, sir. You are making a big mistake. Am I correct or not? Am I correct or not? Guys. Someone from Maharashtra saying, okay, I am from Kasha Ahe. Kasha Ahe. Okay. Little bit Marathi also I know. Little bit. Only Kasha Ahe. Someone. Okay. So that is the problem. This is the main problem. These are the main problem. Vast syllabus, multiple book, difficulty in level or high level questions, then unpredictable topics and low current affair linkages. These are the 5 problems in UPSC history section. 5 problems. Are you able to see these 5 problems? Okay. Are you able to see? So this everyone is understood till here. Everyone understood till here. Now what I'm going to do is that through questions, through 2023 questions, I am going to give you a strategy. So keep your pen and paper ready. Keep your pen and paper ready and start making the notes. Start making the notes. Let us see. Okay, with the very first question, 2023 first question, we are going to start. And I'm going to give you what should be your strategy. How we can do well in the history and why I am able to predict so many questions. Okay, let us start with the very first question. So guys, one question last year which came was on stupa architecture. One question which came was on stupa architecture. Okay, if you can see this question and if you can see this question, okay, FLT 10 full length 10th. Okay, the Optima test series, you can see this FLT 10. Okay, directly you see question on stupa architecture. Again you see advanced test. You can see exactly the word is also related. Origin of stupa. Exactly the word is matching or not, guys? Exactly the word is matching or not? Can you see this? Exactly the word is matching or not? Guys, exactly the word is matching or not? How many of you are able to see this line? and this line. Guys, tell me in the comment box, are you able to see these two lines are exactly the same? Is it visible, guys? First of all, is it visible? Are these lines similar or not? Are these lines similar or not? Now, many people say that Santosh sir is doing magic. Santosh sir is exactly predicting the UPSC prelims question. Guys, I am not doing the magic. Let me show you how I was able to predict the same statement. Because other two statements are very easy. Other two statements are very easy. Only the problem was in the statement one. Okay, only the problem was statement one. Let me just show you why I was able to do that. You can see this is the NCERT. This is the NCERT, new NCERT. New NCERT. Directly it is mentioned here. Directly it is mentioned here. Pre-Buddhist existence. Pre-Buddhist existence. Can you see this, guys? Can you see this? So one thing is very clear. One thing is very clear that UPSC is asking questions from new NCERT. So please do not ignore the new NCERT. This is the first thing I would like to request. Okay, first learning, first lesson, what we have got is we have to read new NCERTs, particularly those chapters where the focus is on art and culture. The focus is on art and culture, and there are boxes. There are boxes built there. Okay, boxes built there. This we have to keep in mind. So first lesson is clear. Please note it down. Please note it down. Another reason why I was able to predict this question was already UPSC in 2016. Already UPSC in 2016 mains examination gave this question on stupa architecture, stupa art. You see, early Buddhist stupa art. Okay, so this topic was important. See, anything which is asked in mains in the last 10 years, anything which has been asked in the mains examination in the last 10 years is very important. Why? Because guys, mains, they are just asking two questions. Mains, they are asking maximum two questions from art and culture. So all those topics are very important. They will generally ask very important topics only. Because in mains, their hands are tied. Only two questions they can ask maximum. So they cannot ask any irrelevant topic. They will only ask important topics. So first thing what we have to do is that we have to go through the mains question of history of the last 10 years. Okay, you can write down second suggestion. Go through the mains paper of last 10 years. Can you read? Can you follow this? Are we following this, guys? What we have to do? Second point, I have you noted down. Go through the mains history question of last 10 years. Last 10 years. Okay. So you will find out. Okay, they have question on Chola architecture. They have question on Indus Valley civilization. They have question on Mughal chronicles. Okay, there are question on that. So go through them. There are question on Bhakti and Sufi in mains. Okay, I'm talking about mains. Okay. So this is the first question. So we have learned two lessons. One is we will have to take all the NCERT test. All the NCERT test which I have given you, you have to attempt that. All the NCERT test, all the advanced test. I am giving you 6 NCERT tests. 6 NCERT tests means 600 questions on the NCERTs. 600 questions on NCERTs. Please do take the test. Very, very important. And why it is important, I have proved myself. You can see it here. You can see it here. Directly questions are coming from our resources. Directly questions are coming from our resources. So please take the static test also. Okay. Let us now come to the next question. Next question. Now let us come to the next question, guys. Next question you can see here. With reference to the ancient South India, Korkai, Pumpuhar, Murichi, where what? Where what? Guys, you can see directly from our full length test. Directly from our full length test. Can you see this, guys? Direct word to word question is there or not, guys? Direct word to word question is there or not, guys? Direct word to word. No, there is nothing to think. There is nothing to think. If you are attempting our test, you are getting a direct gift from my side. Gift from my side. Gift of 2 more marks. Gift of 2 more marks. Guys, are you following this? Are you following this, guys? And now you will say that why did you give this in the FLT? Why did you give in the FLT, full length test? Why did you give it? Because you see this current affairs. You see this current affairs, guys. January 20, 2023. January 20, 2023. Can you see this? Can you see this current affairs? The ancient city of Pumpuhar traced under sea claims researchers. Claims researchers. So it is a current affairs question. It is a current affairs question, but it is given in the NCERT also. Let me just show you. This is my NCERT book. You can see this is my NCERT book, guys. Down of South India. Down of South India. You can see this is the NCERT book. You can see down of history in South India. Down of history in South India. You can see here. Kanchi, Korkai, Pumpuhar, Uraibur. Can you see this, guys? Can you see this, guys? Pumpuhar. You see, are you able to follow this? So one more thing we get to know is that current affairs is important. It is not that current affairs is not important. Although it is a static topic, although it is a static subject, but UPSC is getting motivated from current affairs. I gave a Optima card also last year. See, Pumpuhar. How many of you remember this, guys? I gave a Optima card also, Pumpuhar. Guys, how many of you remember this? Okay. So it was directly from the current affairs and the NCERT. NCERT. Class 6 is also there. Someone is saying class 6 is also there. Okay, NCERT. Okay, very good. No problem. Okay. So yes, another point we can write down. Another point what we can write down is that, okay, UPSC is focusing on, okay, map related topics. Map related to all history maps. All history maps. We have to do it from the new NCERT. All history maps we have to do it from the new NCERT. Okay, you can write down all new NCERT books, all the maps which are given, we have to do it. At least we have to go through it. Okay, and there are some chapters. Okay, there is a theme. You can write down theme. Ports is an important theme. Ports is an important theme. Last 10 years, 4 questions have come on port in history. 4 questions have come on history from ports. You can write down theme of ports are important. Theme of ports are important. Navy, port, these are important themes. So can you guess this year what kind of question I am expecting? This year, naval, Maratha naval power. Okay, very, very important. It is in news. It is in news. Okay. Okay. Now let us see this question. Okay, now this is this question. Okay, so you can see here, these are questions difficult to solve. Leave this. Leave this. I'm saying that these questions are difficult to solve. Leave this. Do not attempt this. Okay, if you don't know exactly, don't attempt. Don't attempt. If you don't know exactly, don't attempt. Okay, that is a suggestion from my side. See, we don't have to answer 12 out of 12. This is a wrong strategy in history. How many of you believe this? Answering 12 out of 12 history, aiming also to answer 12 out of 12 is a wrong strategy. Why? Because there is something called output by input. What is output by input? It is the efficiency. It is the efficiency. So history, the efficiency is high or low? Guys, history, the efficiency is high or low? History, the efficiency is very, very low. Very, very low. Very, very low. Okay. So do not invest too much time. Do not aim to answer everything. Do not aim to answer everything, guys. I'm telling you. Okay. So we leave this question. So how many questions we have answered till now? 2 questions means 4 marks. 2 questions and 4 marks, and we have answered it correctly. We have answered it correctly. Okay, with confidence. With confidence, we have answered 2 questions till now. Okay, next question. Next question, you see, this is again a very easy question. You can see here. You can see here. Who among the following rulers of the medieval Gujarat surrendered due to Portuguese? Surrendered due to Portuguese. Again, you see current affairs. Dadar and Nagar Haveli celebrates 60th Liberation Day. 60th Liberation Day. Where is due? Guys, where is due? Can anyone tell me where is due? Guys? Okay. Are you getting it? Okay, you can see here. It was also given in this. You can also given is you can this here. See this. Bahadur Shah. Are you see? Are you able to see? Are you able to see this? Okay. So this was okay. Somehow also okay. It was there. Somehow it was related to the Portuguese. The Portuguese was in news. Are you able to get it, guys? Are you able to get it? You can see here directly. It was there. Getting it, guys? Can we move on? Next. See, every year we get one question on what? Every year we get one question on literature, literary work. So this is a patent theme of UPSC. This is a patent theme of UPSC. Okay, this is a patent theme of UPSC. Every year we will get one question of, okay, every year we get one question on literature. Okay, so every year you will get it. Every year you are going to get it. So this is also, okay, I'm not saying it is very easy, it is tough, but you can write down, prepare literature, prepare literature, prepare literature. Okay, guys. Next, see, next, Jainism. You see that it was in current affairs. Last year it was in current affairs. You can see directly we have given in our test also. Jainism, current affairs. Again, you see current affairs. Again, you see current affairs. Okay. Again, you see current affairs. Are you able to see this? So you can see how many current affairs we are getting. Okay. That Pumpur was also current affairs. This is also current affairs. Again, you see this is again a current affairs. Motivated. I'm not saying directly you get the content. Motivated from current affairs. You see, we gave a card also last year. We gave a card also last year. You can see directly we have given a card also last year. Okay. Next. Again, this question we had predicted. We had predicted. You can see here that this question is going to come. 1833. We had predicted it is going to come. Next, you can see here. With reference to Indian history, Alexander Rhea, A.L. Longhurst, Robert Sewell, James Burgess, Walter Elliot. Guys, you can see this is Hindu. This newspaper, the Hindu. You can see here. Guys, you can see here. Are you able to see this? Are you able to see this, guys? In 1903-4, the British archaeologist Alexander Rhea unearthed a treasure trove of 900 objects here. As the terrain had changed 100 years since ASI excavation during 2004-2005, are you able to see this, guys? So, guys, last year I had predicted that you are going to get a question on Kiladi excavation. Kiladi excavation. I had predicted or not, guys? Do you remember? But they are not asking directly on Kiladi. They are asking something which is They're related to excavation. Are you getting this, guys? So this is also current affairs question. Are you getting this, guys? Are you getting this, guys? So this is also current affairs question only. I'm not saying that easy to solve. Again, sorry. Don't think that I'm saying that it is easy to solve. I'm just showing you how UPSC is framing questions, from what are the sources, so that your mindset is inclined in the direction of the UPSC question setters. See, we have to think from the mindset of the question setter. Are you able to follow? This is how many of you are getting this, guys? In the comment box, let me see how many of you are able to see this, guys. Okay, so this is also what? This is also current affairs only. Directly you see 14th August 2022, 14th August 2022, and this is coming in 2023. Okay, and someone will say, do I need to read every current affairs? No. Kiladi excavation, I told Kiladi is going to come. Kiladi is important. I had told multiple times. I had told or not, guys. Do you remember? I had told or not? You have to go through the Kiladi topic. It's an important one. Next, flag code. Flag code, again very important, very easy question. Current affairs. Current affairs. Current affairs. Okay. Okay, wait. So guys, I would like to tell you all these kinds of, I have done the analysis and I have included such questions in our Lakshya test series. Okay, this type NCERT advanced is included in our Lakshya test series. Okay, guys. So let us now come to next question. Let us now come to the next question. Okay, you got to see this question, guys. Again, you see consider the pairs. Consider the pairs. You can see here Bhaja caves, Sita Navasal caves. You can see Bhaja caves directly given in Fine Arts book. Fine Arts book. NCERT Fine Arts book. So this is an important resource which you have to follow. This is an important resource you have to follow. Every year at least one question is coming. You can write down Fine Arts book. I have to read Fine Arts book pakka. Pakka I have to read it. I can't ignore it. You see here. You see here. Guys, are you able to see this? Guys, are you able to see this? Jaina caves. Jaina caves. Guys, are you able to see this? Someone is saying, okay, it was there in PPP also. Okay. I don't remember. Okay. Someone is saying two statements only. No. Statement 1 is also there in the old NCERT. Statement 1 is also there in the old NCERT. Base Nagar, Vidisha. Base Nagar, Vidisha. It is given in the old NCERT. Old NCERT it is given. Okay. But we don't, again I'm telling you, we don't have to solve all the questions. Again I'm saying we don't have to solve all the questions. Let us try to see how many questions we are able to solve from the standard sources, minimum sources, okay, which I'm going to give you in the end. I'm going to give you the strategy also. Everything I'm going to give you. Just let us have a look at the questions, how UPSC is framing question. See, cave architecture is very important in UPSC. Okay. Again, you see, next question. In which one of the following region, Dhanya Kataka, you see here, Dhanya Kataka, which flourished as a prominent Buddhist center under the Mahasanghikas located. Mahasanghikas located. Guys, you can see here. Can you see this? Guys, can you see this? It is again a map given in the new NCERT. You can see Vidisha. Guys, you can see Vidisha. Guys, are you able to see Vidisha? Guys, are you getting this? Two questions from the same map. Guys, are you able to see this? This NCERT map, new NCERT map. Are you able to see this, guys? How many of you think this is amazing? Two questions we are getting, guys. Two questions. You can see last question was also this. You can see here last question. Someone was saying, sir, it is not there. It is a base Nagar. Okay. Next, guys, again, a very important thing I would like to tell you is which one of the following explains Vata Kirutal? Vata Kirutal. Very tough question. Very tough question. But guys, one important theme of UPSC which is getting repeated every year is Sangam. Is Sangam. And in Sangam, there is something called warrior ethic. Warrior ethic. This was asked in 2021. Do you remember, guys? Or 2022? It was asked in 2022. Warrior ethic. Do you remember warrior ethic question? How many of you remember warrior ethic question, guys? Anyone is remembering warrior ethic question? Guys, do you remember warrior ethic question? It came in 2022, I think 22. Okay. So again, you see, same thing UPSC is repeating. Same thing UPSC is repeating again. Okay. Again, UPSC is repeating the same things. Themes are same. Okay. Sangam literature and warrior ethics. Same thing. It is getting repeated. So PYQs. What lessons we are getting? PYQs we have to properly prepare those PYQs. Not just solve those PYQs. We have to prepare those PYQs. Similar themes getting repeated. So next time they can ask you what? Next time they can ask you what? They can ask you Sangam literature or Sangam poems. How do they describe women? How do they describe economy? How do they describe society? Like these questions can come. Okay. Again, you see, new format UPSC has introduced. Day-wise question. Day-wise question. Okay. Every year UPSC is giving at least one question. Every year, at least one question. Day-wise question. Okay. So they are linking some day to some historical event in the history. They are linking some day to historical event in the history. So I have prepared a list. I have prepared a list of important days which I am going to give you. I can guarantee you no question can come outside that list. No question can come outside that list if it is on this pattern only. If any question comes on this pattern, I have prepared a list which I am going to share to my test series students. Okay. So I have already taken a lecture on that. You can watch the lecture and the list will also be shared with you. The list will also be shared with you. So, okay, this is a new format. Okay, so what kind of questions they can ask you in future? They can ask you National Martyrs Day. National Martyrs Day. Okay, related to history. Okay, anything related to history they can ask you. Okay, they can ask you National Unity Day. Okay, National Integration Day. Such kind of topics they can give you. Okay, next. Again, you see, again a day question directly from our test series. 26th of November 1949. 26th of November 1949, Constitution Day. Constitution Day. Okay, guys, you can see exactly the word is same. Same question directly from the test series. So UPSC is not a tough exam. Let me tell you again, UPSC is not a tough exam. Again, you see this question, Vijayanagar Empire. Vijayanagar Empire, Tungabhadra River Canal. Tungabhadra River Canal cum Adecut. Canal cum Adecut. You can see here, Canal cum Adecut. Canal cum Adecut. Tungabhadra River. Tungabhadra River. Tungabhadra River. You can see this. Are you able to see this, guys? Guys, are you able to see this? Okay, so again you see, okay, they are focusing on some diagrams. Okay, they are focusing on some diagrams, some pictures, some tables. Again, these questions are not very easy to solve, but I'm just telling you, I'm just showing you what should be your approach. What should be your approach if you really want to score very good in this section. I'm not saying again I'm repeating, I'm not saying the question is very easy. Okay, but in the end I'll sum up. I'll sum up what to do. Okay, so this is we have completed. So how many questions were directly from current affairs? Okay, can you tell me how many questions were directly from current affairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 questions. Out of how many questions were there in history, guys? How many questions were there in history? Can anyone tell me? How many questions were there in history? Let us conclude. Let us conclude. Okay. How many questions were there? So there were around 12 questions. There were around 12 questions. In that 12 questions, 5 questions were directly from current affairs, which you could easily solve if you have done current affairs properly. Okay. Then, which is the most important source UPSC is focusing, guys? Which is the most important source UPSC is focusing? Can anybody guess? Just now we have done NCERT. And that too, first priority should be what? First priority, old or new? First priority be old or new? New NCERT. Then if you have time, second priority should be old NCERT. That should be our second priority. That should be our second priority. And in the new NCERT, what should be our priority? In the new NCERT, what should be our priority? First of all, we have to select important chapters. And in important chapters, we have to go for maps. We have to go for tables. We have to go for pictures. Important chapters are what? Indus Valley Civilization. Then, guys, the Gupta period, the Maurya period, the Sangam period, the Mughals, the Vijayanagar, these are some repeated themes which are coming in UPSC. The Jainism, Buddhism, the Jainism, Buddhism, the Jainism, Buddhism. So I don't think there will be more than 10 chapters. Okay, the Sufi and Bhakti, the Sufi and Bhakti, the Sufi and Bhakti, the temple architecture, the temple architecture. Okay, so these are the important themes which are getting repeated over and over and over and over again. So first priority should be, I will focus on these important chapters: Indus Valley, Maurya, Gupta, Sangam, Vijayanagar, Mughal, Jainism, Buddhism, temple architecture. These are the most important ones. Plus, when we read this chapter, we have to focus on what? Maps, tables, pictures, and one more thing. Can anyone tell me? One more thing. Can anyone tell me? What is that thing we have to focus? Boxes, okay. One more thing, guys, boxes, one more thing. Traveler's account. Traveler's account. Favorite topic of UPSC. Traveler's account. You see here also, Traveler's account UPSC has focused. You can see Traveler's account of Abdul Razak. You can see Traveler's account of Abdul Razak. Talking about canals of agriculture. You see here. So, lot of times UPSC is focusing on what? Traveler's account. You have to prepare Traveler's account. Is this clear, guys? Is this clear? And then we have to, okay, focus on PYQ. Focus on PYQ. History, you solve all the PYQs. This is, you should solve all. This is used for forming new questions. So PYQs you have to solve at least last 20 years. History, last 20 years you solve the PYQs. And last but not the least, if possible, elimination techniques you apply. So our target is what, guys? Out of 12 to 15 questions, our target is what? 6 to 7 questions. That is only our target. We are satisfied with 6 to 7 questions. Out of 6 to 7 questions, 4 questions we'll get from current affairs only. Only 2 more questions we have to solve. Guys, is this clear? What is our target? What is our target, guys? Out of 12 to 15 questions, what is our target? 6 to 7. That's it. I'm happy. I'm the happiest person on the day of the prelims examination. I am the happiest person on the day of the prelims examination if I'm getting 6 to 7 questions out of 12 to 15 questions. And how do I get it? How do I get it? I get it from mastering current affairs. Santosh sir is going to help you in mastering the current affairs, in going for those current oriented, current motivated topics, our Optima notes, our Optima test, and 2 to 3 questions we will be able to solve using these important chapters and important themes. Important chapters and important themes, and in that, under that, important sections. Is this clear, guys? Is this clear? Everyone understood what should be history? Guys, was it a useful lecture, guys? Was it a useful lecture? Did you get an idea? Did you get some confidence? Many people were okay, getting less confidence. How to manage history? How to manage history? Is it helping? Guys, please do. Okay, please do tell. Was it okay? You can raise your hand. You can raise your hand. You can ask doubts. You can raise your hand. Okay. Yeah, we have Anuj. We have Divya Devi. Go ahead. Go ahead, guys. Quickly, please ask question quickly. I will end the session now.
Sir, Anuj here, sir.
Boliye.
Sir, as UPSC is repeating this, the pattern of statement 1 and statement 2, it was asked in early 2000s and 1990s. There is also a pattern of giving a map that
Yes.
points have been given.
I already made one question on this video that this year UPSC will give map that I have already made in the YouTube. For geography, I will discuss that.
Okay, sir.
Next.
Sir, this is Divya Devi. Sir, you told one point like for prelims also, should we want to go through the last 10 years mains paper, sir, or else, sir?
Okay. Yes. Yes. Last 10
Okay,
years
sir.
mains question only of art and culture.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Or
sir.
modern also you can have a look at it.
Okay, sir.
But generally art and culture it will be helpful. Next.
Thank you, sir.
Next, anybody? You see, so 5 to 6 managing is not very tough. So don't get too much depressed, because I am seeing students are getting too much worried, too much depressed by the history syllabus. Do not worry at all, because our target is only 5 questions and we will be able to manage it. Let me tell you frankly, I will try my level best to give you these 5 questions. Our target is only 5. See guys, cutoff is only 79 marks. Just imagine. Sometimes I start laughing when I see the cutoff. Okay, 79 is the cutoff only. Okay, guys, 79 is the cutoff. Out
Sir,
of this,
one.
if you get 10 to 12 marks in history, polity easily you can manage. Okay, 12 to 15 questions. Okay, so 25 marks in polity. Economy again 20 marks, 10 questions you can easily manage. Very easy questions are coming, sir. Okay. Then some questions, few questions, geography, IR, map-based questions. I'm going to tell you is that we are going to give you the best map, map sections. We are going to help you. So there also you will get at least, 10 to 15 marks. Okay. And some elimination techniques, 10 to 15 elimination techniques. Okay, 7 to 8 questions. You calculate 10, 25, 35, 55, 65, 70, 80, 85. So 85 to 90 getting is very easy. I must tell you, it is very easy. Very, very easy. I'm saying you. Very, very easy. I'm not including many subjects. It's very easy. But the point is that you should have that strategy approach that in polity, I have to get everything right. In polity, I have to get everything right. In economy, I have to get most of the thing right. You see, polity, everything right. Then economy, most of the things right. Then come one down. Okay. Maps, I will do current affairs properly. I have to get the highest marks in the maps because it is current affairs oriented, and I'm going to help you in map like anything. I'm already helping you a map like anything. So anyone in India should not be able to compete with you as far as maps are concerned. Map based, IR based questions, geography based question, no one should be able to compare with you, compete with you. Why? Because our approach to map is very scientific, our approach to map is very holistic, very comprehensive. No one would like have a stand any chance before us as far as map is concerned. Then elimination technique, no one has any chance to stand with us. Elimination techniques, you have the best elimination techniques and you are applying them also daily. So there is no point to worry. There is no point to worry if you are following the test regularly, if you are reading regularly, if you are reading the notes regularly, if you are following the target regularly, if you are solving the PYQs regularly. Proper schedule has been given. Okay, you have to solve daily 20 questions PYQs, solve daily 20 CSAT papers. Do it, 20 problems from the CSAT. This is going to help you. Okay, anybody else has any doubt? Otherwise, we'll end the session. Kavya?
Hi, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
So for the past few years, we see this erratic dynamics when it comes to modern history. So
Yes,
how can we?
modern, yes. Modern history, first of all, see, what is the problem with the modern history? Problem with modern history is that very few questions. There has been sharp decline in the number of questions. And why UPSC is declining? UPSC declining because UPSC knows modern India, you will be able to solve it. Everyone prepares modern India properly. So UPSC is surprising you, giving you shock that you are not going to get question from modern India. Rather than we will harass you, we will try to trouble you with ancient and medieval. A few years back, if you go to 2019, 2017, you will see very few questions used to come from medieval India or ancient India. Now there are a lot of questions on ancient medieval India. I used to remember no question used to come from political history. Now even questions are coming on political history, kingdoms, kings, many things they are asking. Okay, so for modern India, I think spectrum good to go. And in spectrum also focus on important stuff. That is better. Okay, anybody else? Yeah, I will upload the session. Don't worry.